game number 2. Live odds, sportsbookreview.com. 5 o'clock Pacific, TNT, game 4. Wizards lead this series 2-1. Hawks at home 2.5, 211.5 the total. 114-107, 109-101. And then Atlanta thumped the Wizards 116-98. They took control early in game 3, up 18 in the first quarter, and never let it get closer than 14 the rest of the way. It was the John Wall show for the Wizards. He didn't get any help, but Millsap was terrific for Atlanta, Teddy.
Well, yeah, look at this graphic, okay? The two starting front courts in game 3. You have Millsap, Prince, and Howard for Atlanta, Morris, Porter, and Gortat for Washington. A duo that on paper, you're not going to say there's a huge edge for the Hawks. Well, there certainly was. The average per player for Atlanta in that front court rotation was plus 23, whereas the Wizards was minus 17 while they were on the floor. A 50 to 18 point differential, a 29 to 16 rebound differential. As you mentioned, Millsap, 29 points, 14 boards, 5 assists. He only played 32 minutes. Atlanta plus 22 when he was on the floor. Mike Budenholzer's quote, "Paul was great. He got a lot on random shots. His activity on the pick and roll, without the pick and roll, mixing up what he does." The question, of course, can Millsap do it again against a Wizards team that at times this year had legit home-road dichotomy, playing very, very well in Washington, not as well away from home. So far in this series, home team 3-0 straight up, 3-0 against the spread. Question is, can Atlanta put together a type of shooting game that they had in game number 3, doing it again in game 4?
Now we'll see where the Wizards are at as well. We mentioned Wall didn't get any help in game 3. Beal 6 of 20 and 0 of 6 on threes, only 1 assist in 35 minutes. Wizards minus 26 with him on the floor. He's 27 of 68 in the series and 6 of 27 from 3. Here's Brooks. I like his looks. I've been saying it for the last couple of games. I like his shots. He's going to have to keep shooting them. We're going to have to keep getting him open looks like we have. Every player will go through a stretch of games, a few games, where you're not going to shoot the ball well. He'll bounce back, end quote. But, also, Teddy, you talked about the home road splits. The Wizards, they did this a lot this year where they fell behind big on the road, and sometimes they couldn't catch up. I want to see where they're at in game 4. The first quarter is very important to me in this one.
Yeah, no question. But the one thing that I'm confident that we're not going to see from Washington is another game where there's just no show in the first quarter. The Wizards were up 2-0. They were facing a Hawks team that, played with like their hair was on fire, and Washington didn't respond well early, and they never really made a run in the second half of that ballgame. As we said earlier, they never cut the lead lower than 14 after that first quarter disaster. But I like the character of this Wizards team. I do not expect them, A, to fall behind the way they did early on in this one, and B, to miss all of those open looks. They had a lot of open shots in game number 3. Just couldn't knock them down.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.